Going to teach you how to render your videos. So after you've done your animations in After Effects with, your text and everything, how do you save it as a video file? How do you save it as MP4 for shareability and posting online? So there are two ways about it. You go to composition and then add to media encoder. That is if you have Adobe Media Encoder installed. In very old versions, if you are rendering without Adobe Media Encoder, the file size will be very large. The video size will be very large. But if you are using 2024 version of After Effects onwards or upwards, you can render with After Effects on render engine, which is adding to render queue. So instead of Adobe Media Encoder, we're going to click on render queue. But before then, I just need you to note that if you want to render a video, make sure you are within the composition of that project. If I come here and I go to composition, add to render, it's going to render this video, not this. So wherever you want, whichever video you want to render, ensure that you are within the composition of that project. So it is either, so I have chicken artboard here. While I've opened this composition called chicken artboard, I can go to composition and then add to render queue. Or I can maybe find chicken artboard composition over here, select it, and then go to composition, add to render queue. You get it? Or you can do Control Shift M or Command Shift M, and then it's going to do that for you. So I'm just going to select within this and composition, add to render queue. And you can see we have options here. This is just showing the first one is a previous render I did with After Effects on render engine. Maybe I can just take it off so that it doesn't distract. So now we have just this one, or maybe let me just clear it again for you to see it again. So I'm clearing this. I open this, go to composition, add to render queue, and then you can see it over here. So the output is set to H.264, which is for videos, MP4 videos. I'm going to select the output. Which is where I want my video to be saved to. So I want it to be saved to maybe desktop. Okay, and I'm going to save it as chicken video. And you can see the file format H.264, which is MP4. And save. Then, so I just selected where I want it to be saved to. Then I click on render. If I click on queue in AME is Adobe Media Encoder. That's not what I want to do. I don't have Adobe Media Encoder installed. I want to render with After Effects. So I click on render. And it's rendering. So it just finished rendering. Now, depending on how long your video is and how complex or multi-layered the compositions are, your video can take longer to render. This is just a few seconds of video, so it just finished rendering so fast. So I've just moved to my desktop, and this is the video on my desktop. I'm going to play it for you to see. And that is it. That is how to render videos with After Effects.